Hello everyone. In today's video I will be explaining a very basic lighting technique. It's a tri-star lighting system. This video is mainly for my student at Ajman University in our basic course for 3D Studio Max. And as I explained in the previous sessions how we can or what type of lights we have, I'm going to here through quickly how we can get the best out of the basic lighting system. And I'm not going to use a photometric light. I'm going to use a very basic technique, very fast one in the same time. I'm using standard lighting, and I'm going to use Omnis. I know there is way much better systems to light your scene. This one is, I think it's one of the fastest way to get accepted results. There is a way much better result, way much better, of course, techniques. And anyway, so I'm going to go with 3 Omnis, and I'm going to place them like a triangular, like a triangle, 1, 2, 3, and it must be as a triangle here in the top of you. It's like a tri-star shape, so the object will be in the center of that shape, or whatever you want to call it, like a Mercedes-Benz shape. You know, that's the circle, and those are the 3 sides. Try to make the object inside the triangle, and the triangle should, the lower side of the triangle should cover the lower side of your object. So don't put the stars here, the lighting one here and one here. Which because that side will be, dark. Anyway, I will go to the side view, pick whatever you want of those lights. I'm gonna go with this one and move it upward as much as you want. Okay, and in the modify, just rename it. I will call it sun, or the highest one, whatever you want to call it. Make shadow on for this one, and for the type of shadows, I will choose just the ray trace. In the intensity, make sure that it's the multiplier is set for 1. So the shadow will be only for one object, which is the sun, one light, which is the sun, and it actually has the highest value. So this one, now the second one here, and I do believe that I added, no, I thought I created the new lights. Anyway, in that one, I'll just raise it to the middle, and I will even call it mid here. And there is no shadow at it. And let's make it 0.5. These values are, flexible. You can change them whatever you like, and just keep them like half or something like that. I will keep that one as the lower one in the left view, and I will even call it low. And there is no shadow for it, and maybe 0.25. So I'm just dividing every time into a half. 0.3 here has been set as a round is on. Now pick this shot or this view, and I can go for rendering setup, and I'm not going to change anything except that the scan line, the renderer should be a scan line. I know there is again way much better type of rendering, but this is the very basic and fastest one. Probably I will go with maybe 800 by 600. This is just a test. I don't want to go as a higher result, so just render. And as you can see, I can start to get a good results in very quick period of time and very quick settings. I can go now a little bit higher, maybe like I'll lock that if I like the ratio, and I can increase this to maybe 2000. Hit enter, so this number will be changed with it, and I will hit render again. And as you can see, that's the results that I can actually get. And if I don't want the light, because the light coming like from here and causing the shadow to be on the side of the camera or the perspective, and if you don't like that, you can just simply select those 3 lights, okay, and just go to rotate, and just rotate them. Okay, that's weird. Probably we need to go for the view. Yep, so I'm gonna rotate them a little bit. Now let me hit F9, or just rendering again and then render setup, which it didn't work. Render setup. Yep, is it on or something? Yeah, it's just delaying. And then hit render again, and you will start to see that the shadow will go a little bit far away from being on the same way that the camera. You can keep doing that until you get the result. Okay, I don't know why they are. Yep. So let's do that again. Okay, now I can go for F9 or render setup and then hit enter, which is, I think Shift to Q will be less painful. And as you can see now, I get better results by rotating the triangular system or triangular lighting or triangular star lighting system to be away, so the shadow will be away from the viewer. There's a good advice that you have to do is that you have to use the show safe frame in order to understand what actually you're gonna see in the rendered side. So these parts will not be shown, and then you can decide if you want to zoom in to get better or more out of the geometry you are doing. And hit oops, I think I hit the wrong button. Shift and Q again, and now you're gonna get this as a bigger size and higher quality. And the last thing to be said about that is you may notice that the shadow are crispy or like lines. In the final exam, guys, usually I will be asking you either to create a clear sky setting, and usually with it we're going to use a ray trace shadow that we have used and picked in the sun, and that's happened when usually in the midday or when usually the sky is clear, you get this result. So if I select the higher light, again, that will be the sun. You'll notice that happened due to the ray trace. I can go for a shadow map if the exam is actually to render something in a cloudy day. Okay, so in a cloudy day, you're gonna get a more like soft shadows like this. If there is much more cloud to distract, or some kind of haze or dust in the sky that goes to create a blurry, a blurry type of shadow. So again, focus on the questions themselves, and note that if the question is saying I don't want a clear sky setting, in this case, make sure to pick a ray trace. Also make sure that you don't have any black surfaces like this one, so probably you need to rotate. This is if the surface is not in the shadow and not direct to the light, it will get this result. Even if you have to get rid of this, maybe you have to put a small light here with a very low value, a fourth light, to prevent any shape or any surface from getting a pure dark black surface. So that's it, guys. It's a very quick video to show you how to add quick lighting and basic lighting in 3D Studio Max. That could be a good preparation for your final exam. Thank you very much for watching, and have a good day. Bye bye.